everyone, we are now in the kitchen about to welcome our special guest for today.
He is a very popular master chef and an overall great guy. So let's welcome to our kitchen, Chef Sal del Rosario.
Hello! Raise the roof, raise the roof.
Welcome. How are you?
Hello and welcome to the show. Chef, we are so excited to actually have a chef in our kitchen for today. So what are we going to be preparing for today, Chef?
Oh, we're preparing something Mexican today. Chicken jalapeno a la Chef Sal. How does it sound to you?
Sounds yummy.
Sounds yummy and pretty tasty. I'm wondering if this is going to be a tangy taste or a spicy taste since it's Mexican food.
Typical Mexican, you have all the spices, cumin, coriander.
Well, since we're talking about the ingredients already, why don't we start cooking?
It won't be Mexican without black beans, all right?
Some beans,
of
all right?
course.
Tomatoes and some corn.
Corn.
And we have different beautiful spices here. We have cumin, you have pepper.
How spicy do you make your dish?
I like it hot.
You like
I
it
like
hot.
Of course, we have avocados and there's this beautiful of seeds, and they call them quinoa.
Quinoa. The
Quinoa.
healthy quinoa.
Quinoa. Okay,
Let's start cooking.
let's start. This is the best part.
Okay.
Now, we need some garlic.
Alrighty.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Yes.
Anything
and,
that we need to
Yeah,
like,
and maybe we could
eat the avocados? I don't know.
scoop out the.
Okay, scoop out the avocados.
Now I'm lucky. I have two good-looking assistants. Jalapenos, they're very difficult to source out, but you could use capsicum for
Capsicum.
as a substitute.
So did you
Here you
invent
go,
this
Chef,
recipe
in
or is
case
it
you
one
need
of your
this.
original ones?
Well, I made it up. I was in Mexico 3 months ago in Morelia.
Oh,
and
wow.
I got so inspired by the dish they serve us during one of our meals. So I thought, well, we will do it here.
Why
I want
not?
to share it with you guys. I'm not selfish. I want to cut my pepper. Or
Sure, I'll hand you a knife.
How did your career in the culinary arts started?
My
Oh,
father was a chef. My grandfather was a chef. I grew up in the kitchen with my mom cooking.
oh wow.
She was
Good training from
she
your
was,
mom.
She was like a warrior in the kitchen. She dominates everything. She would fight for the best ingredients in the market, and I've learned all those stuff from her. She's my first teacher. I started with Kapampangan cuisine. You know,
Oh, Kapampangan cuisine,
Kapampangan
yeah.
Of course, very flavorful.
Yeah, and then I went to school in Diliman, UP, and then I decided.
Hey, same. Go school.
Student number.
Yes. No student number. Okay.
And then I moved to south of France to study further, and I
Oh,
worked
nice.
in Paris for another 7 years. And since then, I've been working as a chef, as an expat in Shanghai, Singapore, Thailand, before coming back. But since then, I thought I would do something good about Philippine cuisine. I wanted to do this as my payback, you know. So since then, I've been cooking Filipino,
Oh wow.
promoting Filipino cuisine around the world. I've been doing food festival in Korea, Melbourne, Hong Kong every year, and I love doing this. It gives me pride and honor to do this.
So chef, done with this and our avocado and our quinoa, of course.
All nicely rinsed.
Yes, nice and clean for you. What is up
Thank
next?
you. We must cut the chicken.
Okay,
to
we're
strips.
slicing the chicken.
This is boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Yeah.
So is it being in the food and beverage business part of your family? You know, were they in that business?
Well, not really. We just love to cook.
You just love to cook.
Yeah.
It's all passion.
Yeah. I have 7 other siblings, and table is always it's like a war zone, you know.
I was gonna say a fiesta, but a war zone would probably fit it if you have 7 other
A
siblings.
good kind of war zone. I mean, it's food. Come on.
I have to fight for the best part of the chicken,
Yeah.
the thigh, you know.
We got our chicken
Alrighty.
ready as well. What else do we need?
We're
Chef?
ready to rock and roll.
Ready to cook?
Yeah.
Ready to
So I'll
cook. Here we
grab
go.
up yan.
That's not a lot of preparation,
You
chef.
want it on high heat?
Yes, let's start
So
with
that's
high
high
heat. So
heat.
it
Okay.
started to heat up. Of
Awesome.
course, it's beautiful olive oil.
Olive
Very
oil.
important. It's healthy. It's delicious.
It's always nice to have somebody in the kitchen who takes charge and knows exactly what he wants.
So me and Joyce are just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Okay, next
Just asking the
time.
questions.
Next time I guess here, you cook for me.
Yeah.
Right? It's not fair.
A lot of pressure.
There's your chopped garlic.
Here we go.
Garlic. And let it cook until it's transparent. We add our bell pepper.
All right, we add this. You want me to add this for you?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
here
you
we
don't have
go.
the jalapenos, you can substitute bell pepper. Anyway, we have other spices to deal with. Now we could stir in the
chicken.
Adding the chicken. Oh my gosh, you can
The
smell it already.
Yep, the smell is there.
This is protein galore. But you know what? You could do this vegetarian. You could do tofu.
Okay.
You could do fish. Stir in the chicken. But when I cook, what I do, I season my dish 3 times. So in the first stage, you have to season a little
With
bit.
salt and pepper, or
With salt and pepper.
Okay. So that's one of your secrets that
Yeah.
you're sharing to us.
Yeah,
That
you-
he just gave away.
You just have to
He wants to share to the world. That's
Yeah,
what he
you have
just
to
said.
elevate the flavor,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to put everything right away. You just want it to do it slowly. You know, cooking is like making love. It just gives you all.
So, Chef, what is the
Listen,
secret
boys.
for making the chicken tender and not tough?
You start with the high fire, and then you put it a little bit on over medium fire. Now we could add on our other ingredients: tomato.
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 So is that a concasse or?
Yeah, see.
Okay.
It's called kasi. Really good.
As is also a chef, so
Used to be a long time ago.
you always say
Professionally.
that.
Professionally, yes.
But professionally, you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, okay, these are more or less cooked already, so we could.
This what
add them
makes it
in.
Mexican. The beans. It's all about the
Yes.
The
beans.
beans are
This
so
will
good.
make you healthy.
Do you normally refry your own beans, or you just use the one in the can?
You could use both, but in Mexico they're abundant.
Oh yeah.
You
So
could
it's
soak
all
them.
from scratch.
You could soak them overnight, and
Yeah.
you could cook it at the same time with the.
No
other
wonder they
ingredients.
put it in most of the dishes that they have.
Oh yeah. I think in Mexico that's like one of their sources of like protein and starch, and it's heavily used.
Yeah. Now, the corn. You could add the corn.
Now the corn.
Don't you love the,
The color is there. You can see it.
So cumin. Add a little bit
Yeah.
of cumin.
Not too much because it's kind of strong.
Some pepper. Here
Powder
we go.
and flakes.
And chili flakes.
Yeah.
Making it hot.
Fantastic.
I'll do my second seasoning.
Second
This is
seasoning.
your second seasoning.
How did you learn this 3 layers of seasoning, chef?
Sa akin lang.
It's his like philosophy, I
It's my
guess.
philosophy. We're
Yeah.
ready for our quinoa because this
Okay.
quinoa will take a little time, but we don't want to put everything, otherwise it become paella, right? So
So we add the rinsed quinoa.
yeah,
So this would absorb the liquid in the dish.
yes. Pour in some stock.
Okay,
Also,
chef.
that's the bulk
Just tell
of the
me when to
liquid.
stop.
Yeah,
So this is chef. What is it? Chicken stock.
chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
Yeah, there you go.
Enough?
Yep.
Cute.
So now what is this?
Okay, I just chopped some coriander.
Here we go, adding it to the pan already. I remember when I went to Guadalajara, they actually serve their tacos open with
Yes.
everything plus coriander also on top, right?
I will put my last. I will put a little more cumin because I don't smell the cumin here. You know, you have to have a very good nose, olfactory gland to really appreciate food.
You know what I've noticed, Joyce?
What?
Our chef here is actually just doing the cooking, and he's mentioning about olfactory smelling it and not actually tasting it. Because some chefs, they taste first with a tasting spoon and then they season.
So it's a good kind of
So we're adding more salt and
Balance.
pepper, last minute seasoning based on your taste judgment earlier.
and 3 levels. And I think now it makes more sense doing seasoning for 3 levels because you have to taste it as you go on into the cooking process.
And then for the last stage, your beautiful avocado.
So this avocado, is it mashed or?
Well, I want it this way because
Oh, God, like chunky.
Just chunky.
yeah,
chunky.
you want surprises.
Now we want good surprises.
Yeah.
Yes.
Surprises we don't
Who
like, it's
doesn't
called
want surprises?
problems. right?
True.
Yeah. I think we're ready. Then we turn it off.
So you turn it
And
off.
then let it cool.
And I want a drizzle of olive oil. That gives you that shiny finish and make you really look. Can't wait to try my chicken quinoa à la moi. Quinoa moi.
Sounds right.
I think we are are so ready to try out chicken quinoa a la Chef Sao. So, gentlemen.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just serve.
Yes, please. Let's eat.
Yes, first.
So, Chef, how has it been back in the Philippines? Are you enjoying so far?
Yeah, at first I was very reluctant, I'm very anxious to go back. And I thought it was just temporary, but I signed a 6-month contract and then it turns 1 year, then 5 years, and I'm still here.
And then
So,
back
good
again.
sign.
Yeah, good sign, good sign. I love the taste of this dish. It's it's spicy.
That's a lot.
Is it?
It's nice and spicy, but not too spicy.
I thought when he put all that pepper, it would be super overly whelmingly spicy, but it's actually not.
Yeah, it's perfect. And you get bits and pieces of surprise avocado in there, so good.
I like the texture of quinoa. It pops out in your mouth. The spices are exploding.
Just right. It's just right.
Pretty good. So, Chef, what else aside from the new show that's coming up this 2017? What else do you have in
I've
mind?
been doing a lot of food promotions around the world. Of course, I have some projects in Singapore. We're also into our second cookbook.
Wow.
And the beauty about it, we're doing heritage cooking from Pampanga too.
Heritage cooking, that's
Yes,
amazing,
yeah.
you know?
You seem so busy.
Exactly, from restaurants, consultancy to books. I can't imagine how you made time for measly little us
Or
to
cooking
cook for us
yourself.
today. Yes, exactly. So thank you, Chef Sao, for joining us today.
Awesome to be here. Never been this excited to cook for you guys. I love this
you.
dish.
Yeah.
Good to share it with you.
It tastes amazing, and we hope that everybody who is watching right now gets to try this as well. As Chef Sao mentioned, this is a la Chef Sao, so if you want to make this your very own, you can do that too.
Definitely. So join us again as we take you to more food places all over the city.
And of course, as we make you delicious food and meals like this, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys again only here on
FoodTrip!